Basics of the balance in the body. The body has a point called center of mass. All objects have it. It is often in the middle, but not always, depending on the weight distribution in the object. When the center of mass is well balanced, the body or object manages to stay in the position that is in, without falling. For the human body, it is here, in the chest. When we draw, it might be hard to estimate where this point is exactly, so choosing the place where the collarbones meet can be easier, since this point is more visible. Now that we have the point of mass, we should draw, mentally, a vertical line to the floor. The arrow here is showing the gravity pull, which is perpendicular to the surface we are standing on. If the end point is near the body, it can stay in position. But when this point is going away, we need to balance it out somehow or we will fall. For example, when we stand, the center of mass is between the feet. When the center of mass is within the borders of the body, we can keep balance. When it goes outside us, we must do something to keep us from falling. Those things are leaning on something or stretching a limb to counter the weight. When we carry something, the center of mass changes, depending on how heavy is the thing that we are lifting. If it is not heavy, we can stay in the same position. It doesn't affect the center of mass. But when it is really heavy, the center goes outside us. And the heavier it is, the more it pulls the center away from us and towards the object. So the body leans in the opposite direction, holding the heavy object close, trying to bring the collective center of mass in the middle, somewhere closer to our own. When the body is countering itself to keep balance is called contrapposto. It looks like this and is the most common pose people use to stand in one place, since it distributes weight the best. We can see that the weight in this case is on one of the legs, right where this vertical falls. When we stand or walk, the center of mass is either in between the legs, or on one of the legs. In order to keep balance, the body is constantly countering itself according to the changes. If a hip is lifting, a shoulder is dropping. Drawing this vertical line from the collarbone straight down can help us check any drawing. If the figure is standing good, the line must be between the legs, or close to an ankle. Otherwise, the figure must lean on something to stand and not fall. A good exercise to learn about balance is drawing very quick sketches, just to catch the gesture and the balance in the figure, something like that. This kind of drawing helps you to focus on the most important parts of the figure. That helps it stay in position. This general direction is called a gesture. It can be very expressive and not entirely accurate, but still true enough to give you a sense of direction, proportions, and balance. Good models for that are athletes and dancers, but you can and should practice with regular people as well. The commute bus or train is a good place to start. The people are relevantly static but are trying to keep balance all the time. Just observe and draw. Have fun. See you in the next video.